For this tutorial we need two images. One is the red background and second is the text with the red background, and that we will create using the TextLab app. The link is in the description if you want to install it, or you can use the PixelLab or Picsart. First we will resize the image, so tap on the three dots at the top, go to the image size, and under the project there is a drop down menu. Tap on that, select the YouTube thumbnail, so it will lead to the aspect ratio 16:9. That is what we need. Tap on OK. The image will be resized. Let's delete the text, we will add it later, so tap on the delete button and confirm that you want to delete it. Then at the bottom there are different icons. Tap on the icon which shows two squares overlapping on one another. That is nothing but the background. Tap on color and in the palette tap on the red color, so the background will change to the red color. Click OK, and at the top there is a save button. Tap on that and save as image. Save to gallery, and the image will be saved, which we will need later in the CapCut app. Now tap on the A icon at the bottom. It is nothing but the option for adding the text. Tap on text or the plus icon and then tap on the edit option. Write whatever name you want. In my case I am going to write my YouTube channel's name, Mr. Tutorials. Tap OK. Then at the bottom there are different options. Scroll it till you find the font. Tap on font and then select the Bebas Noi Bold. Click OK, and now the font is changed. Let's increase the size of the text, so there should be an option called size. Tap on that, increase it to around 130. Click OK and bring it to the center of the canvas. That can be done using the option relative position. Tap on it, and in the middle there are two buttons in both rows. One is to make it horizontally centric and vertically centric, so tap on the first middle button which will make it horizontally centric, and to make it centric vertically tap on the another middle button on the second row. Click OK. Tap on the save button and again save it as a image. Save to gallery. Let's now go to the CapCut app. Before we go further in the CapCut app, let me tell you one thing. I have used 30 photos which are nothing but the thumbnails of all the YouTube videos which I have uploaded till date on my channel. Instead of photos, definitely you can use video footages, but please make sure they are not longer than 3 seconds if you want to get the same effect like in this tutorial, because in CapCut app by default the time for the photos is 3 seconds. So I am not sure if the video is a little longer what will happen. So without further delay, let's start. Tap on the new project to create a new project and go to the location where your photos or videos are located. I have already copied them in one of the folder. Let's select all of them. Unfortunately in the CapCut app there is no select all option, so you have to select them one by one. As you can see there is a number 30 next to the add, so basically I have selected 30 photos. Tap on add button. As soon as you tap on it, they will be added to the main track. Currently there is no transition between the two photos. If I move the timeline further, then you can see that it just switches from one photo to another. For our tutorial we will need a transition, and that can be added by clicking on this square shape button between the two photos which has a black vertical line. So tap on it. As soon as you tap, the transition effect window will open. Under the basic you should find a transition effect called down. So what happens is the photo will slide from top toward the bottom position. If I select, this is how it looks like. Currently the duration is only 0.1 second, so it's very fast. Let's increase it to the 1 second. And on the bottom left corner there is an option called apply to all. So we don't have to apply it again and again for each photo. It will be applied to all of them at once. So tap on it, click OK, and as you can see it has been added to each photo. Currently if you play it, it will look like it is very slow, but don't worry, we will export this video and in the another project we will speed it up. So tap on 1080p button, change the frame rate from 30 to 60 fps because it will make it look more smoother, and then there is a up arrow button at the top which will start export of the video. Tap on it. Tap on done. Tap on new project to start the new project and go to the location where your video would have been exported. So generally it is under the album. Tap on the videos tab, select the video which we just exported and go to the photos tab. Now select the images which we saved from the TextLab app. So first the red background without the text and the second red background with the text. Tap on add button. Select the video and at the bottom you should see one option called overlay. Tap on it. As soon as you tap, it will be moved to the another layer. So like we said, we need to speed it up. So tap on the speed button, tap on normal and increase the speed to the 8x value. So it means it will be 8 times faster than the original video. Click OK. And if you preview it, now it's quite fast. Now go back while that layer is selected and tap on the splice option, tap on darken, and now the red shade will be added to the video just like in the Marvel intro. Now we want to animate first we want to rotate the video, and also initially it will be completely zoomed in and slowly it should go to this original position at the end. So same size what we see right now and at a 0 degree. And for that we will need to add 2 keyframes. Keyframes are nothing but this diamond shape with plus sign near to the play button. So go to the end of the video. Currently it is not visible because our main track is ending before this video. We will solve this problem later. So add the keyframe here and another keyframe at the start. And while you are at the start, using the 2 fingers, zoom the video and rotate it around, let's say 30 degrees approximately. Yeah, like this. Let's preview it how it looks. Okay, so it looks cool. Let's adjust the total time of the main track. Select the image without the text. Currently it is 3 seconds long. Increase it to the 4 seconds by dragging the right hand end. So you can see the time is changing. It's too long now. Let's reduce it a little bit. So it's now 4 seconds. Select the second image with the text and increase the timing till the complete or the total timing of the whole video is around 17 seconds. Yeah. Then let's add the transition between the 2 images. Tap on this square button again. It will open the transition effect options. Under the basic there should be a mix effect. Tap on it. Currently the duration is 0.1 second, so increase it to 1 second. Click OK. The total timing is changed to 16. I don't know why, but let's make it again. 17, yeah, like this. Let's add the animation for the second image with the text. We want to add a zoom out animation, and again we will add the keyframes for that. So select that image around 15 seconds. We want the image to be of this size, the original size. So add a keyframe here by tapping on this diamond shaped button, and then go to the start, add another keyframe by tapping on it, and let's zoom the image till the aim is touching the edges from the mister. So the zoom out animation has been added, and there is a last step. So currently the transition is not looking that smooth, because if here you see they are overlapping with each other, and suddenly it changes to the image, and this doesn't look good. So what we will do, we will select this video layer, and around when this transition effect is ending between the two images at the top, what we will do, we will start to reduce the opacity of this video layer from this point till the end. So let's add a keyframe around this point by tapping on this diamond shape, then go to the end when the keyframe is highlighted in the orange or red color. Go to the splice and reduce the opacity to 0. Click OK. So what is happening between these two is, at this the opacity is 100%, and then it is slowly reducing to the 0. Let's preview the video how it looks. Tap on play button to preview it. So you can see as we added the keyframes for the opacity, it looks a very smooth transition. To avoid the copyright issues, I didn't use the original Marvel intro music. I have used one of the audio inside the CapCut app. So tap on add audio button, go to the effects, and under the BGM tab, which is background music, there should be a music called grand background music. Tap on plus button to add it. Let's preview it with music how it looks. If you want to export it, then you can just tap on this button, change the frame rate to whatever you want. For smoother, obviously you need to select the highest frame rate. Just click on this arrow button to export the video. If you like it, then click on the like button, subscribe to my channel. In the description there are two playlists. One is for the CapCut app if you want to see more CapCut related tutorials. The another link is for the Alight Motion app, which is also a very good app for doing some animations. So you can check those videos on my channel. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay healthy.